stars, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can get rich in the new update, as the pets currently are so cute and they're definitely going to be like rise in value, I have a feeling, or they'll have like a good value, I feel like, just because a lot of them are so cute. And I'm going to be teaching you, as somebody who has three Gumball caterpillars, one mochi meow. What other pets do I have in this update? I have one gummy guana, but I literally need one more chisel till I get two. And I haven't bought any crocodiles yet, but I have 300,000. So I'm going to be showing you how you can get rich during the Sugar Fest 2026. Okay, so my first tip is going to be how to get lots of the Gumball caterpillars. So in my last video, I did like a whole video of playing this mini game, and it was so much fun. I got insane luck, so definitely go check that out if you like want to see. Every day you get one free dice here, and you get a task on the task board. Instead of these three tasks, you don't want to worry about those too much unless you have time for it. You want to worry about these, because each task you do, you get one dice, and after doing 3 tasks, you get a camera dice. So you need to do 10 pet needs and you get 1 dice, 30 pet needs and you get another, and then you roll a dice and you get 1 more and a camera dice. Now, when you get I've seen so many people playing this game, well, in my personal way, wrong, but I mean, there's no right or wrong. So when you get a camera dice, instead of rolling a 6, I personally roll like a 3 and then get to the next dice and then kind of chance my luck. Like, unless the 6 is something really good like the mochi meow, then I guess I understand. But also, if you land on a 3 over here, you can have the chance to roll like a 2 or a 5, and then you can get the you could have a chance to get the jackpot, which if you haven't got the jackpot yet, you get 4 dice and a bit of money, I think. I've landed on the jackpot so many times, which you see a lot of it in my last video. And also, if you land on the jackpot again, you get a camera dice, and it's overall really good. So I'm going to be showing you, but no, I'm not going to be showing you. But that's one of my favorite tips, is like landing on the dice if you're able to, because like you get an extra dice. Like, come on, right? My friend has been playing like way more than me, and she hasn't even gone around once. I've gone around 3 15 full times now, so I'm doing pretty good. But let's go on to tip number 2. Okay, so tip number 2, I talked about in my last video a little bit, but it's collecting this candy every single day. And if you by any chance have like a hovercraft or some sort of water vehicle, they work, and the hovercraft goes much quicker and is much easier to control than the donut. So you get 3,000 every time you do this, and it resets every, I think, 10 minutes, which is every Adopt Me day. So once it goes night and then comes back day in Adopt Me, you can collect your eggs. And I recommend not leaving it till last minute, otherwise then you're going to forget and you're going to miss out on 3,000, which doesn't seem like a lot, but once it piles up, it is a lot. Now, I've managed to get 100k, and I haven't been grinding that much this time, and I need to lock in because these pets are so cute and are going to be worth so much. But I've managed to get about 100k from just doing this, and like even just joining on for like an hour and just doing that is really good. But yeah, now let's go on to tip number 3. Okay, so tip number 3 is another tip on how to get candy. So our first one was on how to get the Gumball caterpillar. The second one was a way to get candy, and is it called candy? Candy eggs, my bad. And this one's also going to be a way to get candy. Now, I have mastered this game, okay? So the way it works is you want to knock off the people, but I do it on a private server always, and just because you're guaranteed to get like knock one off, like hopefully at least once. Oh, that was kind of low. So if you don't know how this game works, it's similar to another game on Roblox, which is called Knockout, and you just like aim at the thing you want to knock off, and then you like boost it a little bit or like go lower or something. But yeah, so there's 4 different owls you can knock off, and I don't know if they do anything different, but they're like the clementine ones seem to spawn more than the rest. So I think maybe depending on the owl, you get like an apple owl, like it's worth more than the orange, so I'm gonna knock off the apple owl. And I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I'm just gonna act like it does because that's how I play it. But yeah, definitely if you want to grind, and I mean you get 5,000 every time you play this, especially because it doesn't actually give you that much. If you want to grind at this, then play on a private server. Like, you will get 5,000 instead of getting, like, whenever I played on a public server... Oh, I fell off. We should just skip to the next round. Whenever I played on a... Excuse me, I'm a bit ill. Whenever I play on a public server, I always end up getting, like, 2,000 to 3,000, which isn't that good. Because, like, I can get that in like 30 seconds on the other. Ooh, boost a bit more. But yeah, this game is actually kind of fun, but like I was hoping that this minigame would be like an Easter egg hunt with like a massive map and you have to try and find the eggs and there's like a special egg. That would have been so much fun, come on. And I know the next minigame, I'm pretty confident the next minigame they're doing has nothing to do with that. So hopefully the third one has something to do with it, but we'll see. Hopefully Adopt Me locked in and did that. But as you can see, after 10 rounds, I've got 10 knockoffs. So that's pretty good. And that made me, let's check, it should be 5,000. 5,000 candy, 10 knockoffs, 5 pickups. Now, come on. That's pretty good compared to like 2,000 in a public server. But let's go on to our next minigame, and not our next minigame, let's go on to our next tip. And I'm going to show you like how to get a different pet this time instead of candy. Okay, let's venture over to our next pet, which our next pet is over here by the candy cliffs. The candy cliffs just behind the pet shop in the centre. Here we go. So this is the Gummy guana, and I'm 1 away from getting it. So I'm going to lock in later and hopefully get a chisel from like the game. But I already have 1 Gummy guana, and I don't know, I feel like it's kind of hated. I've like all my friends have said they don't like it, or at least all my friends that play it I've said it's not that cute, so I'm like, I'll take yours, I guess. It is so cute, I love it, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna try and make a neon. And if you want to, like, if you've grinded candy eggs for a while, then you could buy these chisels for 6,500, which to me is a bit of a scam, but you do what you want. And also look at this. This is so cute. This will be great for getting around the map. You can also use that sugar glider for our first tip instead of the hovercraft. But yeah, the Gummy guana, you have to... Let me see. Oh, I can't see yet. I think you have to carve the cliff like 10 times before you get the Gummy guana. And you can also get a caramel egg in the cave, like after carving a couple pieces, which is really good. So if you know you're like 1 away from getting a caramel dice, like you can see it, you'll be able to see it. Instead of money, there will be like a caramel dice on the next one. Then I bought one. I've only bought one of those once, which was to get the caramel dice. I think I managed to get the jackpot again, which is pretty good. But yeah, I love the Gummy guana. Like, it needs less hate. I mean, all the people I know hate it, so I don't know if it's hated. I haven't really watched any videos about this update, but let me know what if you like the Gummy guana, because I think it's so cute. Okay, tip number 4 or 5. I think it's 5. I don't know. Tip number 5 is not that great of a tip, and I feel like it should be obvious. But if you grind for like a while, then doing tasks, as you can see above the task, it says 200 eggs. So every time you do 5 tasks, you get 1,000 candy, which isn't amazing, but it's still candy and it all adds up. Like, I know I hate when people say it all adds up, but it does. And like, I don't know, I'm kind of like, yeah, like, look, if I do all these tasks right now, I'm gonna get 1,000. Like, come on, bro. But yeah, it's not like an amazing tip, because I feel like we all should know that it gives you candy. But like, I feel like 200's decent. I wish it was more like something like I don't know, to like 500, although we would be banking it in if it was. But yeah, they're like, come on, like the tasks are so simple when you get money and candy. So like just grinding in general is like for money in general, and then you're also grinding for candy. You know, you catch my drift? But the next tip we're going to do is actually about grinding. So let's go on to that one and we can like patch them together, you know. Okay, wait, real quick, before we go on to the next one, I just want to say, I said this in my last video, so like if you watched that then you might have already commented, but I am doing a Q&A very soon, and I have a couple questions that people have already asked me. But if you have any questions, comment below. I'm going to be doing one not too soon, maybe at like 200 subscribers, but I'm collecting up questions right now. So if you have any questions, comment below. But do not ask me anything like my name, my age, because those are personal and private for a reason. So just don't ask anything personal. But yeah, let's go on to our next tip. Okay, the next tip. I feel like we've all heard this tip. Actually, it's not that popular of a tip. I've heard this tip once, but I already had the tip in mind before I like heard about it, you know? I try and set myself a goal. Every day, where do I put the goal? Every day, try and set yourself a goal to get maybe between like 1 or 2 days to try and get, 3,000, not 3,000, 100,000, 150,000. I'm currently trying to get anywhere from 100 to 200,000 candy or like whatever the update is a day. Or you can set yourself something like grind for 3 hours, and then you can, it's up to you, genuinely like whatever works the best for you. You can, I think, like personally, I feel like I prefer grinding for 200 for like 200 until I get 200 plus candy corn, or anything like candy corn, candy eggs. I'm thinking of the Halloween update. Anyways, anywhere from like 100 to 200 candy corn. I like setting myself that goal. But I'm homeschooled, so I'm able to do stuff like that throughout the day. Like I have more time than other people, so sometimes setting yourself like an hour and a half or so after school is a good way to like earn candy, and you might end up getting anywhere from like 50 to 100,000, so it's pretty good. But yeah, and then let's go on to our very last task for this video. Y'all, I had to wait all the way till night for this tip. Okay, so the tip is, it's not really a tip, but if you're wondering, this is more of like an answer. This is, you can only get the Coco dolls, you can buy them at night. So yeah, those are good. Also, I had a tip that related to my last like tips that I gave. And the same with the mochi meow. My friend was struggling so much. She was so confused. I got this from just spinning the wheel, from like going around with my dice real quick. My friend was struggling so much. She was like, how do I get the mochi meow? I just spent so much buying the like mullets. Are you joking? And then she was like, wait, I have to wait until night. Which is pretty funny. But the tip that relates to the other one about the like set yourself a goal, I also wanted to say, if you want to work out like how much each pet's worth, like you could work out like the crocodile worth 14, or like, and you could set yourself, I want to get 4 of those. I actually haven't calculated how many 4 of those are. Like 56 or something. No, it's definitely, oh no, it's not. Yeah, I think it's 56. 56,000 or so for 4 of them. So set yourself, I want to try and get 56 today. That's like how I'm gonna start doing it. I think I like that tip, because then you know, like, and like I write it down in your notes app or something. But yeah, that was our last tip, so let's go on to the outro. Okay, we're ending the video off my house. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to like, and if you haven't and you enjoy my content, check out some other videos. Especially check out my last video I did. I had some insane luck. If I can find a way, like, I will link the video in my the bio thingy. But yeah, don't forget to also comment below any questions you have for the Q&A. Remember, don't make them too personal. But I will see you next week, and I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope at least one of these tips helped. But I'll see you next week. Bye bye.